Hello everybody and welcome to the Lotus Fire Show. My name is Pyrus Maniverse. We're live today with Ada, my wife, and it Tales of Symphonia. Remastered. You're gonna want to turn this on.
Yeah.
Do you want to replay one? Samba.
Maybe later. Maybe in the second half.
Maybe later. So no ice cream then.
What do you mean no ice cream? Oh, for you. You wanted me to be first place so you can have the ice cream.
No, that just kind of occurred after I asked you. Okay, cool. So last time we split the party. That's loud.
Yeah.
Split the party. Did some fun stuff. Switch them around. Fought some designs. Got lost in the facility. Then we did more stuff, but it wasn't Tales of Symphonia. So tonight we're doing. Oh, hello.
I've found you, Kavar.
I found you, faker.
So, this is Lord. I see. He does bear a resemblance.
Yo, we went from like elves with regular faces to.
So, you've come.
She's not. She's just wearing a.
I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't change the subject, Pronema. It's clear
Don't
you've been
change
stealing
the
research
subject.
data from my Angelus project.
I can't get along, man.
I grow tired of your accusations, Kavar. As I have told you, I know nothing of it.
Okay, so someone else is stealing his
woman.
research and they're
I
blaming.
suppose I should expect no less from one who usurped the leadership of the 5 Grand Cards.
Yo, they got full on
Take heed,
cattiness
Pronema.
here.
Once I retrieve the X-sphere from this inferior being, I would become the leader of the 5 Grand Cards.
This inferior being.
When that happens, you'll be begging
Take a
for
shot.
my forgiveness.
You speak nonsense, Kavar. I've also heard that
Just
Rodile
pointy
has
shoes.
talked
They all
you
have
into
pointy shoes.
joining him in one of his schemes.
Rodile, of course. Hey, there's everybody else.
But it would be best not to believe that you could deceive Lord Yggdrasil for long.
So the mana cannon is no longer a secret. Well, it doesn't matter.
The mana cannon. That sounds epic, dude.
Once I succeed in retrieving that X-sphere, any
SPLIG.
suspicions I might have been under will be but a distant memory.
Why? You're just getting a sphere.
Get ready.
You're
Get
not gonna
ready.
take this from me.
He's angry. So do we have a full party or? Nope.
It's gonna be tough.
Oh, this I'm gonna start by hitting him with a magic lance because I'm really forced to use an item. Pretty sure he has no weaknesses.
Don't overdo it.
Negate. Oh, he barely has any. There's other bosses. Oh, you're dying. I'm backing up.
Don't overdo it.
You okay? Thanks. Take this. Lightning. You okay?
Don't overdo it. First Forgive me.
Yeah? I don't know how to free these. Okay, one down. Is there only 2 left?
Take this. First aid.
Oh no. A fudge is spark ray. Rave, wave.
You okay?
Okay, he's. Ah!
Don't overdo it.
Let's go, Corinne!
Don't overdo it.
Yeah, she just hits a leaf.
Take this.
Ready? Let's go,
I'm moving out. Dope.
Don't overdo it.
Over limit, that's not good. You can't just hit him. He doesn't.
this.
Oh,
Guardian.
lightning. Okay.
Take this. Lightning.
Lightning. Oh.
Here we go.
Power seal.
Fireball.
Sonic thrust.
Fireball! And I pushed him out of the way. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, I'm gonna give Kratos.
You okay? Take. Don't overdo it.
No, we don't take nothing.
Power seal.
Don't overdo it.
What's happening? What's happening? What just happened?
I died again.
He started flying. I was like, what? What's
Where's
going on?
over 1,000 health?
This is the end. Sparkwave.
Oh, this is
Guardian.
Sparkwave. Oh, nice Kratos, actually.
You okay? Don't overdo it.
It's gonna be a big boy. Oh, good, I entered.
Take
Again?
this. Lightning. Don't overdo it. Take this. Lightning.
I love that their little icons at the
Don't
bottom.
overdo
You
it.
can see when they're casting. They have like a colored.
Supersonic thrust.
Nice.
So gross.
I did it. I avenged my mom.
That said mother's death, and he just said just mom.
I did it, Mom. You've been avenged.
Didn't he say? Oh, this is because he put the sphere in.
We've learned of Chocolatte's location.
Really?
Yeah.
Look out!
Oh no, he's still alive.
Colette!
One has to assume there is either lightning or blades. A blade on that.
Lloyd, are you okay?
Yeah, but you're...
I'm fine, really.
Back ripped open, bleeding out. Nice. Nice.
You bastard!
Ooh.
Kratos, you pathetic, inferior being! Feel the pain
He's human.
of those inferior beings. As you
That felt
burn in hell.
personal, homie.
Colette, that wound.
Healer. Colette, hang on!
Colette, your wound!
Thanks for worrying about me, but I'm really okay. For some reason, it doesn't
yeah,
hurt.
I don't want to specify it.
Strange, huh?
You certainly are not okay. Rain, you can use healing arts, right?
Yes, but
But this is bad.
Colette, I can't keep it a secret any longer.
Just they'll figure it out by themselves.
Everyone?
Talk, man.
Listen to what I have to say. Colette can no longer feel anything.
What?
And for sure, Colette's
What do
not
you
gonna be
mean?
mad about it.
Colette is growing closer to becoming an angel. Now she can't sleep, or feel hot or cold, or pain or anything. She can't even cry. Becoming an angel means losing her humanity.
Lloyd, it's okay. I'm okay. So, right now, we need to do something about this ranch. Right, Lloyd?
Professor, can you destroy it like last time?
I'll
Yeah,
give it
boy.
a try. Well, that's
This is
kind of
more,
extreme,
Like, important to their option.
but I suppose it is the best idea.
Sheena, like what? No, he just.
Lord Kavar, thanks to you, the Mana Cannon will soon be complete. Oh, do not worry, for I shall carry on the Angelus project. Oh, I suppose you can't hear me anymore.
So that's one Grand Cardinal dead, or was Magna?
Well, then
one
I
as well?
take it that you won't mind me taking the research data from the Angelus project.
Rip.
Let's go back to town
Rodaz's the one who's
first.
been stealing the
We
data.
can talk about what to do next after that.
Lewin is in shambles right now. Are you sure Colette will be able to rest there?
Let's go Huma.
Perhaps Asgard would be a better choice.
Oh, okay, after I'm done.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. Lloyd, I trust that's fine with you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Hashtag stop apologizing. Also, Dorito explosions. We didn't leave anything behind. That's Sheena. Dialogue.
So each time Colette releases a seal, it takes a step closer to becoming an angel. She loses a part of what makes her human.
Yeah. Losing your humanity? That's terrible. Then what's going to happen to her in the end? What is going to happen to her in the end? Not only that, but after she regenerates the world, she'll be all alone as the only angel in the world, right? That's too cruel. Rain.
That's... Professor, it's okay. But Colette... I'm sorry to worry everyone. Right now things are a little difficult. But once I become a complete angel, it may be a lot easier, so don't worry. It's okay. But... it is too hard. If you're tired, you want to sleep, don't you? Don't you miss the taste of the foods you like? And you can't even feel the warmth of someone when you hold their hand. You should stop this crazy world regeneration.
I was like, wait, wow, that's a lot of sympathy. Never mind, I just got on.
Thank you, Sheena. But if I quit now, only people suffering throughout the world won't be saved. I was born for the sake of world regeneration, so I'm going to make sure I do my job, okay?
Yes, that is the fate of the chosen. Isn't there anything we can do? Find some way where Colette doesn't have to become an angel?
The world will be regenerated when the chosen becomes an angel. It's always been like that, and it will probably always be, so...
So you're really okay with things the way they are now?
Yes, I'm gonna become an angel. That's what Father wants too.
What? Which one?
I'm sure both of them do. Alright. But Colette, the path you've chosen is not going to be easy, you know.
We're 3 temples in, it's a little late, Dennis.
Yes, Professor.
I won't accept this. There has to be another way. Sorry, I take that back. I said 3 temples in. We are 3 temples and 2 destroyed human ranches in. We are too deep to pull out now. We're like, oh, sorry, Designs. I didn't mean to blow up 2 of your functional things. We didn't choose the expensive one this time.
I'm guessing we got the other one for free because we got sacrifices.
That makes sense.
The second most expensive.
I can put up the chosen in the cheap one. I don't know where we want to go. I don't think so. Yeah, but what does chocolate have to do with the thing we're trying to do, though?
We were asked to save her.
Mom, I've avenged you. Lloyd, the one who killed your mother was your father. You really able to say you've avenged her? The one who created the situation that forced Dad to kill Mom was Kavar, right? Indeed. It was a silly question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure, Daddy.
No, don't worry about it. Now, hey, that's a different way to say Dad. Oh, we're fighting? No.
This is gonna be a piece of cake. Double demon!
Huh?
Bag of goodies feel like rolling.
Double demon
Ready? Angel feathers! Are you okay?
I'm surprised they didn't have that. Yeah.
All right.
You're more than welcome to change it around how you please.
I don't want to play Genus. I don't like magician characters. But can you see the gray spot?
No! What do you guys don't have to tell you? I can't see the gray spots. I don't see any gray spots.
There's one gray spots. Two gray spots.
Could we go to the lake now?
Maybe. It's up at the...
One of these forests.
The designs are half-elves? Yes, it said that they're almost entirely composed of half-elves. Why'd you bring that up all of a sudden? I was just thinking, they're the same blood and I am. How can they do such terrible things? Ah, that's right, you're an elf. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. When I think about how they're at least half human, I have to wonder how they can do the things they do. Or do you think it's because they've been persecuted? It's because they treat us like cattle. Oh yeah, they do actually.
They
It's
do.
kind of awful. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? What? Nothing. But did they start off calling this
gonna be a
that way before, or did they take over? Gosh,
Not too bad.
those poor innocent caterpillars.
Are you ready? Angel feathers!
I was just warming up.
Anybody want? You don't know.
Wow, there's still more place on this side.
This side?
Nothing. I wonder if we can make contact.
Do you intend to make use of the healing power said to exist in the unicorn horn?
Yes, exactly. We have to make contact. We may be able to save Kala and Clara.
Really? It is possible. It is said that the healing arts are developed from studying the unicorn horn. Then we must find a way to find it to get to the unicorn. How can we get over there? Can we just swim to it? You won't be able to hold your breath that long. Isn't there anything we can do?
There is a way. What? We could summon Udine, who exists somewhere in this world and controls the water's mana.
You mean the summon spirit? We don't have anyone who can summon the summon spirits.
I haven't found a pack yet, but I can form the pack, then I can summon. Oh, so she's a summoner! I am a guardian user, but I can summon too. I heard that art of summoning was lost a long time ago. Well, it still exists. Anyway, if you're not interested, I'm not going to force you.
No, we need the unicorn horn. Please do it, Sheena.
Alright, then let's go to the source of the water. Udine should be at the station.
Got 30 guys, right? Let's go.
Yeah!
This is quite a detour.
Yes.
Doesn't matter, we can't get into the Tower of Mana.
Right? We can't get into the tower, we can't do anything. Lloyd's bad habit.
Summon spirit. I wonder how the pact works. I can't wait to see it. There he goes again. Won't you get bored halfway through? Shut up, I'm interested, so I'm excited, okay? It's fine that you're interested. The problem is the way you get bored with everything. Shut up, stop ganging up on me. Stop telling us to shut up. We're talking about your attitude.
Shut up, all of you. Even
Please.
Kratos?
I don't want to get my butt kicked, madam. Carry on, young man.
I was wondering what she was gonna end up saying.
The soda geyser is south.
You're gonna regret this.
That is correct.
I was just warming up.
Woo, Apple Juice,
Not that I
yay!
really do much. The only spell that I could cast off quickly sort of was everything else is I guess there's lightning and ice. They haven't been helping well.
One fight after another.
Okay.
I beg of you, feel thy glory.
Oh, over already?
Oh!
Still trying to get an idea
Your...
as to how to do Shin's voice, because I feel like I'm kind of all over the place. I'm doing a mixture of Colette and Rain, and I feel like I really do Shina's voice too close to Rain, so I was like, I gotta switch that.
It's up to you. Well, I mean... Yeah, it's up to you.
Well, it feels like it's super close, but it's not actually her voice or her annotations.
Intonation? How do we get to the soda
The geyser is along the coastline.
Over there? The bottom south.
You're gonna regret this.
Where they are on the map.
I'm assuming by
I was just warming up.
It was just warming up.
because Palmacasa is directly across from the other continent, or not continent, the other continent? No, it's connected, so it's the same continent, so it's the other country.
No, Palmacasa's at the southeast, southwest. It's not connected to the
No,
other.
but we took the boat, so it would have been directly there, like directly across.
I'm pretty sure Palmacasa.
Not much of a
Palmacasa is the beach across from continent across from
Pancake time! All talk,
Maybe we should
no action.
change Flame's photon to be on one of these. So that way you can use it when you
That's what I'm doing, yes. That's right.
went by it so many times I was confused.
What did I just take off?
Put her cover back on. Cover's
Okay,
at the
the
top.
cover's at the top. Yes, yes. Relax.
So I think it has to do with
The what?
You're gonna regret this.
Yeah, no. What I got.
Get 'em! Icicle! Down your weak. Get 'em! Icicle!
I was just warming up.
Ah. Right. How dare you, game?
We have to pay for it.
The audacity.
So you were the chosen spirit. You should have told me. I can't take money from the chosen. Would you like to use the boat?
Sure.
Thank you very much.
I'm blown away. Like, if you guys know that the Chosen was there and they did a thing, why aren't you advertising it as the seal? Like, they should know by now, you know? Like, the Balacroft Mausoleum, that's one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fire temple and the wind temple were like, okay, fine. People don't know, that's fine.
Well, people didn't know about this one either.
No, but like you know the Chosen came here and this is a tourist attraction. You're like, oh man, on top of having like these geysers, we also got Baba Booey over here. Oh, I can just cross, we're good.
Love that. Oh, that's the
Kratos. Yes, the one we missed earlier. What? Have I grown stronger? And sword skills have certainly improved, however, you have realized that that alone is not enough, have you not? That's why you felt compelled to ask. What strength you seek, what path you seek, no one but you know the answers. Yeah, I guess you're right. However, there undoubtedly still remains even more fighting techniques that you do not know. Continue to fight alongside your comrades and defeat your enemies. You may find your answers along that path. Alright, I'll trust that one day I'll find those answers, and in the meantime, I'll start with what I can do now. Wow, that didn't sound like me at all. Alright. It's just advanced combat. I think we're gonna try to ignore most of this. Mainly because we've already done this stuff.
makes sense.
Sure, that we don't have.
This is gonna be.
Item lightning.
Oh no, they did low damage. Oh, Rain's on semi, obviously. Calls. This is not how we get to the thing. Is it? Wait. I think it is. I don't think so. Oh.
This.
They got ropers.
Reveal thy glory.
That just takes more effort, to be honest.
Angel feathers.
Oh, it still does that. That's why we walked by and had that little circle go up. But I walked in the wrong direction, so I had to turn around again.
All right.
Anxious energy doesn't make you feel any less. Yeah, wait, and then we go here.
I must admit, I'm interested as well.
A summoning pact.
It's easy for you to say.
You ate your ice.
I might fail, you know.
You'll do fine. I mean, I don't really know how it works, but
Lloyd's right. If anyone can do it, you can, Sheena.
We've known you for 2 days.
You don't even know anything about it.
Exactly. I love how
Fine, I'll do it. But don't blame me if something goes wrong and you get hurt.
Yeah, but when she's like, you don't even know anything about me.
Nice. Yes. Oh. Houdini.
You who possess the light of the pact. I am one who is bound to Mythos. What is your name?
Mythos? The hero of the Karlon War?
Not only
Yeah.
was Mythos a swordsman, he had the ability to summon as well?
Mythos is a common boy's name. It's not necessarily Mythos the hero.
I think it's safe to say that it is, though.
I am Sheena. I seek a pact for Undine.
As things stand now, I cannot.
Why?
I am already bound by a pact. I cannot form two pacts at the same time.
You mean your pact with that Mythos guy? What am I
That
supposed to do
Mythos guy.
now? They never said anything about this at the Research Institute.
What should we do, Lloyd?
Research Institute.
Huh. Well, can't you just get her to cancel
You should
the
just
old
sat there like, what do I do?
How?
Houdini in the
We
back
don't
like,
even have any idea where this Mythos person is.
A summon spirit pact requires a vow. As long as the pact maker upholds that vow, the pact remains valid.
That is correct.
fine, give you a thing.
I know about that. The summoned spirit approves the pact maker's vow and agrees to the pact.
Exactly. Therefore, all you need to do is follow Lloyd's advice and request the annulment of the previous pact to form a new one. It's possible the previous pact maker has broken his vow. Or he may have already passed away.
The pack still
Is it
exists, we
really
can't.
that simple?
I suppose you could call it simple. But if the previous pact maker is still alive and hasn't broken his vow, then there's nothing we can do about it.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. Undine, I am Sheena. I ask that thou annulst thy pact with Mythos and establish a new pact with me.
Before I can allow the formation of a new pact, I must test your worthiness as a pact maker. Draw your weapons.
Here we go! You ready for one of the sickest boss tracks in this game?
What? We have to fight?
I load.
Let it begin.
Please reorganize your party so that it includes Sheena. Also, could you give her the good stuff? Because I don't want her to fight. That's actually trash though. Does it do water damage though? Okay, we'll give her that. Because her water is... We're good, okay. Alright, let's go.
I shall judge your world. Ready?
Water attack!
Here we go!
No!
Super Sonic Thrust!
Oh, I did the lightning spell. Oh, I can't do
Ready?
Stop!
Are you okay?
I am not okay, she keeps coming. You know, it'd be a really epic time to get Nurse Rain or Healing Circle or any type of attack that Sherry learned. You're the one who plays balls, right?
This is a
I'm not okay!
Be careful.
Ready?
No, stop. No, I'm in the zone again!
Be careful.
Ready?
You're about to follow him.
Are you okay?
Ready?
I'm not ready! She's over the moon! Oh, it's just Aqua Edge, we're set. No, she can combo spells! What'd she do? Crap, what am I doing? She's an over...
Does that make sense?
She could be more useful?
Ready?
Oh, why can't you just combo things? I hate it.
Strong enough.
Is Rain casting? Yeah.
Are you okay?
Ready?
I don't want to be here right now. Careful, she don't cast.
Ready?
You, I mean, you're only at something like a baby amount. I think we should try to. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Good timing. Rain, what are you doing? Get back in there. Get back in the fight, Rain.
Ready?
Okay, nobody got hit. Oh god, thank god I can beat that dude.
I am.
It takes so much TP to just stop her from casting something.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. So at least we all leveled up.
Splendid. Now swear your vow.
Splendid.
Upon what vow do you form our pact?
Right now, at this very moment, there are people who are suffering. I vow to save those people.
Understood. I pledge my power to you, Sheena.
So I think it's interesting that the pact doesn't break automatically. One side has to choose to annul the vow, and they did not annul their vow with Mythos. So whether he broke the pact or is still alive, we don't know. Sorry, yeah. We don't know, but they still didn't choose to... And that gets in the way of them making new pacts, because they're like...
Sheena, you did it! Yeah, Sheena, you're amazing!
Yeah.
Stop it.
No, really, you rule. Oh man, I can't wait until I get to see you summon Undini.
You have a surprising breadth of knowledge, Kratos.
Yeah, where did you learn about that, Kratos?
I once had an acquaintance who was somewhat knowledgeable about summoned spirits.
More knowledgeable than a research institute?
Lloyd's mother?
I see.
Summon seal. She has S seal water and summon water now as two new abilities. Now we go back to the unicorn. Man, you rule, Sheena.
What are you talking about?
Summon spirits. What else? What was it again? You know all that thou and thy stuff?
Yeah?
That's so cool, making pacts with summon spirits.
Really?
Say, what does it feel like?
Feels like a great power separate from myself comes surging out from inside my body. I really don't know. Oh.
You know what I'm saying? But it's so cool. I wish I was a summoner.
Although I hated being a summoner.
Really? Smell that either?
Trauma.
Trauma! By who?
Probably the Zions.
Not the designs again.
Not much of a success, Lloyd.
Are you okay? First spur! Eruption!
Burn!
Too bad. Are you okay? Burn!
We need to use an hit. We are beat up after that fight.
And don't come back!
Hopefully there's one on the other side of the sea.
Yeah, there's an inn in the House of Salvation that we talked about. Stone S-T-N-O S-T-O-N-E-T-A-B-L-E-T. Oh, rain never changed. Wanna go back now? Yes.
We have to ride those things again, don't we?
Yes. Can you imagine like the double whammy bipolar feeling you get from like seasick, hating the thing, and being in the ocean, then immediately going to the stone tablet? You're holding yourself back from your potential as a researcher, Rain. What about all those sunken treasures? 100 gold a night. What happens if I'm broke? I wonder what angels really are exactly. I don't know, but the way things are now, Colette is suffering too much.
No, it's okay. I'm fine after all. The whole reason I was born was to become an angel and save the world. I tried it too quickly.
No, you were born to live your own life, right?
Yeah.
Depends who you're asking, Home Slice. Everybody else in the world probably thinks otherwise. Do you know how many people live in a system where they'd be okay if one person would suffer for the rest of the world? That's a consistent moral quandary a lot of people like face in fiction. And might I ask, it happens to be the main moral quandary posed by a little popular book called The New Testament. Just throwing that out there. The truth. I will find the unicorn.
I will find the unicorn. We might be able to save Clara.
Yes, probably.
Okay, then let's go.
They'll be sad when she learns the truth.
Say something, Professor?
No, it's nothing.
What do you think the truth is, Ada?
It's not going to do it.
I don't think that's the truth.
That.
Because they said that unicorn horns created healing arts.
Well, yeah, no, but I don't think that they'll be able to rescue Clara or Colette.
Well, they didn't mention Colette, which is why I'm kind of confused as to why. Not this time.
Not much of
During the skits, Colette's healing is No, yeah, I know that, but like I'm mentioning like in context now. It doesn't make sense to me that Rain would be like, oh, they'll be sad when it comes to truth when they both seem to be talking about Clara only right now.
Well, I
Well,
think it's more so just it has to do with the unicorn.
Yeah.
And I don't.
But I'm pretty sure I know what the thing is.
I'm not. But I do know Kratos can.
Not much
Watch this!
Oh yeah! I got Tempest, but
I think it's interesting that they both went quite Rain was immediately like, yes, there is something wrong with what they're wanting.
I've had Fierce Demon Fang there forever, and I can't get it. What's happening?
Double demon fang! Alright!
Yeah, well, they mentioned that the medicinal properties are in the unicorn horn.
Yeah.
Not the unicorn itself.
Yeah, so that probably means they have to kill the unicorn in order to get the horn.
that's what I think.
I don't want them to kill the unicorn.
Nobody likes killing unicorns. But the medicinal horn. that's how that works.
That was disappointing.
Yeah,
But at the same time, the only reason why they know that it works with killing the unicorns and taking the horns is because of how they were treated in the past. There could be another way.
at the end of the day, it's just
On top
actually you
of
guys.
that, Sheena said there's still unicorns on this side.
Yeah, which means they're extinct on her own.
No,
Like,
I
side,
thought they
quote
was,
unquote.
I thought she was saying that she has unicorns on her side, but they don't on our side.
No, it was quite the opposite.
Okay.
She's surprised one of them's still alive.
You're in for a world of found you with one proton.
Oh, overall red.
Yes, because these are baby enemies. Please stop running into us. Boring.
I'm bored. I was really bored today, so there was a dude on TikTok who was like, I was really bored today, so I went and got flowers and I sent them to my married neighbor Steve. And I said, what's the next bad?
No way!
Jesus Christ. You are causing problems, dude.
That's it?
And then he's like, oh, I think his wife just found it. And he just sticks his head out the window and you can hear like a woman yelling. He's like, sorry, Steven, I was bored.
That's one way of dealing with your boredom. You better explain that to the wife. Jesus Christ.
Okay, go on, Sheena. Ask Indini to take us over there. Wait, that's not going to work.
Why? The unicorn can only be approached by a pure maiden.
At the very least, Lloyd, Genius, and I are out. He's pretty picky if he'll only talk to girls. So then just Rain and... I'll stay
I'll
behind.
stay behind. Colette, go by yourself. She's like, I am not pure. Hey, are you saying that I'm not qualified? Qualified?
Qualified?
You don't have to say it all at once.
For the record, I did not pick up on what they meant by pure maiden when I was a kid. Alright. I thought it was like an attitude thing, so I was like, why couldn't Rain go? Then we shall send Colette and Sheena. Why can't the professor go?
Because I'm an adult.
As opposed to what? 18 to 19-year-old Sheena over here?
Okay, then I'm going to sign out. What I love is that we said that in sync.
Not qualified.
I call upon the Maiden of the Mist. I summon thee. Come, Udine.
Not qualified, dog.
Please, Udine. Take us to the unicorn. As you wish, to the lake.
The hair on
I
Undine
love it. She looks great.
looks like seaweed. Martel.
Goddess. No, I'm Colette, and this is... I'm Sheena.
Sheena. Not Martel. That cannot be. This presence, this mana, and this sickness. Even in my blindness, it is clear. You are Martel. Yes, I exist to save the awakened Martel from her sickness. You now suffer from that sickness, do you not?
You can tell Colette's sick.
Yes, her body is racing out of control.
Please save Colette. Not one of the unicorn has that kind of power, right? It's alright. I'll be fine.
Sheena didn't give up on saving Colette.
Colette? I was born to become the chosen of regeneration, so it's okay. But there is someone we promised we would cure. I want to keep our promise.
Ah, I see now. You're the chosen of regeneration. Take it.
He's there to save Martel. Really?
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to give you one earlier, and I keep forgetting. The horn's gone. Acquired the unicorn horn. Our horns are our very lives. My destiny is now fulfilled. Do not be troubled. A new life will be born from me. And when that new life ends, yet another will be born. In so doing, we live on forever. So they're also like phoenixes, kind of. Unless he's talking about reincarnation. You two alright? Yo, Sheena's not having it. Sheena, are you crying? I see. Then the unicorn is dead. It's supposed to be, but what if phoenixes don't exist here?
Yes, probably. I hope so.
The unicorn gave us this horn at the cost of his life. We must make use of it. Yeah, Colette, now we might be able to get you back to normal.
Yes, but not now.
Why?
Because right now I still haven't finished regenerating the world. So please use this for Pietro and Clara.
But Colette.
Don't worry, once I've regenerated the world, I'll use this on me, alright?
I think it's interesting that the unicorn said, like, my whole existence is for saving Martel. The sickness and everything, you are Martel. And she's like, what? And I'm the chosen one. Ah.
Ah, so my fulfilled, yeah.
So, like,
alright.
you are going to become Martel. You're just not Martel yet.
Professor, here.
Which also might be why Raphael.
Oh crap, I forgot that was a thing.
Which also might be why Raphael is acting the way he is he's wanting the goddess to come back.
Romeo? Yeah.
It seems like it requires some healing arts thanks to this horn.
Now we can save Clara.
No, it would be difficult to save her because of the healing arts I learned just now.
What?
Oh, we must find a method that will develop these healing arts into a different form.
Where are we gonna find something like that?
This area is said to be where healing arts were first developed. I'm sure we'll find some clues in this region.
Like the Tower of Mana? Okay, then let's have a look around the cities in this area.
Wait just a little longer, Colin. I promise we'll fulfill your wish.
Colette, are you sure this is what you want? Not using the unicorn horn. I mean, you're the one that went and got it.
Yes, my body is just becoming an angel, that's all.
But you can't even eat or sleep when you want to. Are you saying you're happy with that? Are you just gonna ask her that every 5 minutes?
I think that's what it means to become an angel.
It's just not right. It's just not right that you have to sacrifice yourself
This
like
is her choice, dude!
I'm sorry, but...
Is it though?
No, not really, because she was born to do this.
She was... Yeah, she was forced to do it right from the get-go. It's the only thing she
it's
knows.
the only thing she knows, and I don't blame her, but at the same time, she has a choice to make of... Like, with that horn, she had a choice. The unicorn even said it. I exist to save you, because you are dealing with a sickness right now, so this will help deal with that and ease your transition.
But she spent her entire life being told that not only is she the most important person in the world, but she's only the most important person in the world. Fudge! Due to not being the person who can sacrifice herself. So in her eyes, sure she's the most important, but she's also the least important because her suffering helps everybody else.
No action.
She's been told that her entire life, you're going to be born to do whatever this thing is, and that means if she was told you need to become an angel under any cost, then
Which would explain why she lied to the Lord in the beginning to begin with.
it's also why she
You're gonna
refuses
regret
to do it first. It's why she doesn't mind that she's like that she's suffering even though she's not feeling any pain. Anything that this journey does for her currently is just
I was just warming up.
her destiny. Oh, let's go. I don't know if there's anything we can find here. I'm thinking Hema. Key to the Tower of Mana is still lost to that monster. And without the key, I can't enter the Tower of Mana. I failed as a priest of the wind. I wonder where that monster is now. Does it appear in cities that aren't destroyed as well? Path to Hema. Go with him. Go fast travel to him.
Dragons!
Actually, that's kind of probably a cool check. What's that? It looks like there's something going on in front of the inn. Oh, I bet I know what it is.
Martel's a goddess, right?
That's what they call her.
Do goddesses get sick too?
I guess they do.
That's silly.
But look, if you think about how Cullet can become an angel, humans and angels can't be all that different. And angels serve Martel.
I guess. I still think it sounds kind of strange for a goddess to catch a cold.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't think it's a cold. I don't think it counts.
Clara!
Alright, it's weakening. Finish it off.
Stop!
Stop! Don't interfere. This is our prey.
Clara! Stop. We want to save you. Please calm down. Ah!
Falls over. After that monster. Colette, Professor, are you alright?
Yes.
Clara dropped this.
This is the key to the Tower of Mana.
I see, Clara's the one that took the key to the tower.
I hope she's safe.
Yeah, let's go to the Tower of Mana and get Boltzmann's healing technique for Clara and Pietro. There you go.
Please don't kill her, people. No, no, dragons!
They're not there yet, I don't think.
It's been long enough. Yeah.
Oh, dragons!
You need to keep in mind that for them to show up, there needs to be a narrative reason for them to progress our story.
The guy said next time you come, I'll have the dragons.
Well,
That
he
is
lied.
enough. This is the next time. Where are your
What are the dragons gonna do?
They're supposed to show us the sky. And
See the Tower of Salvation,
Oh.
allegedly.
There's supposed to be our route to the Tower of Salvation.
There you go, you figured it out. I should have gone to the way. Hold up. I'm taking the fast travel path to
There's
the
more
way.
than one fast travel?
This guy takes us back.
Yes! I've been like thinking about it. I'm like, I want fast travel.
There's no fast travel per
Oh,
se.
so he was collecting food and drink water for the people who got rescued from the ranch. 'Cause I thought he said something about distributing.
Said he had too much food for the pack, like the trip. So he's like, what are we gonna do? And we're like, we can eat your food for you. We'll
He
come
also
with.
mentioned something about distributing.
Yeah, but I can't because there's a lake in the way if you don't cross the river from the other side. Oh, I kind of want. How do I get on Bush? There we go. Only if you find those stones. Because that unlocks long range mode. cares? He doesn't need it. We do. Welcome to the Tower of Mana. Wow, that's a lot of books.
Oh, just think of all the knowledge contained within these books.
Hey, it's an Oracle Stone.
It's just as written in the. It's just as written in the Book of Regeneration. This is a seal.
Colette, if you
Colette,
could.
if
La,
you
la, la.
please.
I don't know why I thought Lloyd was talking.
Yes, Professor.
Didn't open. No, look at that magic circle.
Marvelous. This apparatus has awoken due to the Oracle Stone.
We just need to do something with that apparatus. So it would seem.
This looks interesting. Lloyd, stand on that blue circle.
Why me? What? Okay.
Genus, you go to that one.
Okay.
Oh, we're needed to open it. Oh!
Go.
Wow!
Wow, it opened, Professor. What the?
It seems that it won't open without these 3 people on these circles.
Which means that 3 of us must remain here. It's dangerous, but we have little choice.
Yes, we wouldn't want the door to be closed when we come back out. Then, Lloyd, choose 3 people other than Colette to remain here.
Me? Well, okay.
Does Rain have a split personality?
I'm sorry, she's a little strange, but she's a good person at heart. Colette, are you alright?
Thanks for worrying about me, but I'm fine.
Okay. Just stay here. Colette needs to come with. I'm pretty sure we're Lloyd. We'll leave Sheena.
I have to wait here. This is gonna be boring.
Who do you want to bring?
I think bringing Rain is a smart idea.
I agree.
The Tower of Mana. I would love to study it. Yes, you made the correct choice, Lloyd.
Okay, so it's gonna be Lloyd, Colette, and Rain. So I guess you're playing Colette. But I don't like playing Colette. It opened. Okay, those stay behind. Wait here. I agree. You're right. Oh. Well, I mean.
This is gonna be a piece of
Whoa! Summon.
We could have brought him to Lloyd that or Colette. Yeah, he's in the Colette is required. We need a healer, so we can't go for this
If we damage them fast enough, we don't have to worry about it.
Don't worry.
Oh man, they got holes. They're in the rebbers.
Are you okay?
like that.
Ready?
Are you using any of her abilities?
Sorry.
I was just warming up.
I think we're doing okay level-wise from this fight. At
Yeah.
least.
Sorry, I was tapping my foot too much.
No, I don't mind. I just don't want the table ringing into the mic.
Got it.
not much of a specimen. Ready?
Yeah, I got something.
I'll help.
Silver, nice. We needed a
Yeah,
crafter.
we did. Yeah, we
Alright.
haven't seen a crafter in a while.
There's one in Asgard. That's the last one we saw.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Shops.
Ready? Barrier. Ready?
And he wasn't a crafter.
You attack.
Are you okay? Sorry.
Double demon fang.
That
was just warming up.
The town prior to that. Pamacasta, I guess?
That feels too
Yeah, it
far.
does. I feel like, but I thought there was something in between. But it might have been Pamacasta.
No, there's a House of Salvation. Oh, yay!
Puzzle. Luckily, it's easy.
Laser puzzles.
Straight into the square. Am I not supposed to stand on those circles? Huh? Wait, so what's the point of that square?
Pretty, shiny, shiny. Weird.
Very weird.
Skelly. Oh no.
How many of those gems do we have?
We just got one. What's this? Oh, Lloyd, this machine is amazing. Lloyd, can you see me? Wow, this machine is cool. Hey there, I can see you too. Lloyd, the door on the side open. Is it alright if we go in?
The door open. I see. Go on in. Let's meet up somewhere before we release the seal. Yeah, no, I can play this. I understand now.
Let me get something straight though. They only have one sorcerer, right?
They're supposed to have one. How the hell? That makes no sense.
Gameplay mechanics.
Look, we met up.
Not quite on the same floor though.
Yeah, that's true.
Those three treasure chests are absolutely suspicious. Lunar Guard. Because what do you do if one of these is a mimic?
Wait, why did
We
you
have
put
to
the
get-
white? Oh no, you didn't. He picked up a rope.
He doesn't have special thing. Okay. Why not? Everybody gets their personal thing. Yeah. How that works.
Like that one.
I don't. We'll just throw it upstairs out there, so we don't want to do that. Yeah, we throw it sideways, but I don't want to put the other one. Sorry, I'm thinking what's that. Like if I just put that one there, it's just gonna throw the light up, which is not where we want the light to go. So you want to do something with those. Obviously you want to hit them all. So like this. Light! And that looks like the summon thing up there. More light puzzles. Stinger ring is for Colette. Anything to burn here? Just moving around in circles. Okay, there we go. Fight! Fight!
Alright.
He's on the side. Be good.
Sonic Thrust.
You don't have enough TP to do this. No, wait. Order attribute to a party member so they attack.
That's it? I was just getting started.
Life seal. Compound X skill Kratos, you sexy, sexy man. What did you just get? Reprise? Case cassette. Reduce casting time of a spell the second time it is used in a roll. Cool. Don't be like that. Ah!
Let's get this over with. Get him! Get him! Icicle! Guardian seal!
Yeah, both sides.
Get him!
Light Spear.
I'm so used to having Lloyd's range. All the other melee characters don't. Except for maybe Kratos with an actual sword. We haven't changed his dagger in a while. Yeah, he's gonna stay like that for a while. We didn't pick up any new weapons for a lot of people. I suppose I want us to craft them up. Yeah. Just a lot of back and forth here, huh? Ah! Finally, equipment. Another X-Gem? Okay. Increases the effects of cooking?
Let's get this over with. Annoying.
You're annoying!
Lightning!
Oh, that's why she can't... She can't summon if she's not overloaded.
Sonic Thrust.
I call upon the Maiden of the Mist. Get him! I summon thee. Come, Undini.
Ready?
Nice, I had the cut in.
That's it? I was just getting started.
Finality? Perform a mystic art! So she couldn't do those in the first game. Compound scales for Genos. Lucky Soul. Occasionally recover TP when the character is knocked to the ground.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ah! Dang it. There are weird machines here too. Let's try standing on that round patch. Whoa, something appeared again. Can you hear me? We've made it to the inner area. Let's meet up before going in further. Come here. Okay. Let me switch. Because there, the light thing appeared there. Still in the red order. There's not a lot of fighting in this dungeon. Speaking of fighting.
Not much of a specimen.
I don't remember the boss in this area, but I don't feel like getting my butt kicked. Not Genus. Eruption! Spam Side Tempest.
Ready? Barrier! Are you okay? First aid!
That was just warming up.
I don't know if they're gonna do it again. Wait, yeah, they're gonna do it again. Oh yes! I see, now we can just kind of whee. Try standing on that pedestal. If it's the same as the entrance, the next path should open. Do you guys not see the literal, like, oh, we're getting to the top, so we're right here. We are fixed. But I think we want you there. Alright, we got a bunch of equipment. Let's see if we can, hey, wait a minute. Guardians. Defense. Because it's the Guardian thing? Prevents accidents at sea. She already has the stinger ring, so that's kind of funny. Open guard, kitchen mids. Ready to check. What? I thought it's because Sheena couldn't equip it. Strange. Yeah. We're not there yet. Yeah, I went forward to show you. And then I went back. There's the strike ring. You want to make her a tank? She's a guardian user. I guess, but it's not that kind of guardian. Anyway, another boss fight, because Kratos feels a little tankier, but he also had an empty equipment slot. Phew, man, I'm tired. That's because you're always overexcited at the beginning. It's mana! Powerful mana's coming out. Well, I mean, we already know what's gonna happen, right?
This.
Oh, it is this one. You bought
It's going to be an arduous battle.
16,000 HP.
Splendor of thy song. Holy song!
Good
Are you okay?
Did I miss this one? Darkness. Don't use lightning, fire, or light.
Are you okay? Burn!
Don't use fire.
Are you okay? First aid! Get him! Great breath! Are you okay? First aid! Don't get in my way! Stalagmite!
Dang it, dude.
Are you okay?
Bully!
Get him! Are you okay?
I do stalagmite if I was because holy song is nice. But...
Here we go!
Oh, let's go.
Pancake! Are you okay? First aid! Great whirlwind!
I just kind of hit him where I can. Like, you already know what shape. We can't really switch around.
Are you okay?
He doesn't like you casting stuff.
Burn!
You're doing okay there.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Also, for the record, right now, has so we don't
Are you okay?
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
We won. That definitely wasn't. I think we're doing better than when I played the first time. But again, there's the caveat that I was 12. Celebration? Yeah. Who's the summon spirit gonna be right there?
Yes, yes. O goddess Martel, great protector and nurturer of earth, grant me thy strength.
Oh, Martel.
No, she's not Martel. She's just turning into an angel.
The unicorn's already confirmed that she is.
No, the unicorn confirmed that she has the same sickness and mana. That's not the same.
Where is Oscar?
Whoa, it talked!
Without Oscar, I cannot do anything. I cannot form a pact or a vow. Please find Oscar in order to restore my power. Oscar.
We have a side quest to find Asuka.
Oh, right. We were told about that. Yeah,
Bird.
bird.
We should go get the bird.
We are not going to be able to do that anytime
What?
soon.
Why can't we? We're already here.
Your journey has been long. You have done well to reach this far. Colette, the chosen one.
Thank you, Lord Remiel.
Yes, you should stop calling him father.
Let us grant you our blessing.
Thank you.
No, she calls him Lord Romeo the first time, and then she calls him... No, you're right.
She,
She's father.
after she learned he was his father, she kept saying father, and then he seemed upset. And
One time, yeah.
and then the follow-up time she said father, and then immediately, next sentence, she switched to Lord Remiel and has not said father since.
You have taken another step closer to becoming an angel, yet you seem anxious.
No. I'm very happy.
Now, chosen one, your journey is finally drawing to a close. It is time for you to rejoice. The path to the Tower of Salvation is open. Head to the Tower of Salvation and offer your prayers of regeneration.
His face looks evil.
Then you will be able to climb the Stairway of Heaven. They couldn't call it the Stairway to
Yeah.
The Tower of Salvation. The World Regeneration. The World Regeneration is finally going to take place.
Is regeneration really going to happen?
I shall do as you instruct, Lord Remiel.
Not the sonic boom. I shall await you at the final seal, Colette, my daughter. There you will become an angel like me.
Now what is going to happen on our way to the Tower of Salvation?
The end is finally in sight. Let's head to the Tower of Salvation.
Colette, are you sure?
Yes, I'm fine.
Please stop saying that.
Words. Sacrifice. What happened to judgment?
One judgment!
Well then. Attack enemies and heal all members in exchange for your life. For 3/4 of her actual TP. Eruption! No, it has the same amount of hits as Stalagmite.
The max that I've seen is 150. For this one, I've seen 231. I haven't seen 231 in any of my other spells.
I think the new Stalagmite.
This is gonna be
Oh, but that hits 4. Still wouldn't be
Supersonic thrust! Sharp Angel feathers!
Alright!
Ice and lightning are still baby spells, but the other 3 are big spells.
Yeah, I wonder if that's just because you don't use them a lot. You should be getting Thunderblade soon if you keep using lightning.
I'm trying to use the other spells more often.
Saving my game, save my game, save my game. When no one is around you, don't want to reset you. Be-dee-dee-doo-doo. Save my game, save my game. Ada.exe has stop function.
Here comes more of them! Eruption! Sorry. Get him! All right! Thunderblade!
There you go.
No way!
Get him!
No way!
I beg of you, shield like angel feathers! That was easy.
Oh, who'd have guessed the weird Reaper thing is weak to holy magic?
Right?
I'm surprised there's so many, like, undead things here. Because this is supposed to be the some spirit of light.
You're gonna regret this! All help!
Like, the big bad here was obviously a light.
Yeah.
All help! Double barrier!
Give me fierce demon fang!
Alright!
It's in my thing! I want to learn it! Am I actually not? Is it red? No, it's blue. I should be able to use it. Okay, hold up. What if the problem is that I have to use regular demon fang? Yeah, we gotta get Boltzmann's book.
You can look at, what's it called?
Now we can save Pietro.
Yes, we have the unicorn head on as well, so we should be able to do it.
Nice. Basic.
Is it
I want to
DFA
use demon
supposed to
fang.
have like 2 different...
Professor Sage, it's Colette's angel toxicosis.
I thought so, because I got double, and I thought I only got fierce the first time I played the game, I think.
I see.
I was like, what is
Let's rest
process of
here
double
for
demon
today.
fang? And I don't.
What's wrong, Colette?
I would assume she's lost her voice.
What?
Why can't... I mean, I guess it's better than taking your...
How are you gonna offer a prayer with
Everyone,
no voice for the
As
record?
Right?
Sympha said,
Have something to say.
I want to explain to everyone why I was trying to assassinate the Chosen.
Okay,
all right,
keyword
we're listening.
was.
Tell us about your homeland. A land
Rain
that
picked
doesn't
up on it.
exist in this world.
You knew?
No, but you said it yourself that Silverant will be saved. That must mean you aren't from Silverant.
And there's not much
Yeah.
place left.
You know, it's really a shame that your intellect's being wasted here. You're right. My homeland is not here. Not in Silveron.
What does that mean?
My world is called Tetheala.
Tetheala.
Tetheala? You mean the moon?
Of course not. My world isn't on the moon. Even I really don't understand the specifics. But there's another world that lies entwined with Silverant. As shadow is to light. That's Tetheala. My world.
So they call the moon after this other world for some reason.
2 entwined worlds.
Who's
The
they?
people in the past. When I first started this
The
stupid
two worlds lie
regeneration
directly adjacent to each other. They just can't see one another. Our scholars say they exist on shifted dimensions. Anyway, the two worlds can't see or touch each other.
Then explain something
In
to me,
fact,
madam.
exist next to and affect each other.
How are you
Is my
here?
theory from last time correct? About
What
the
do you
two
mean,
worlds
affect
and,
each
and
other?
the mana going back and forth?
They vie for the supply of mana.
Yeah.
When one world weakens, the mana from that world flows to the other. As a result, one world is always
I
flourishing,
don't like the orca.
and the other
She
waning.
guessed it. And he's like,
Sort of
she
like
watched
an
the video for sure.
hourglass.
I didn't watch this.
Did you look up the lore?
I didn't.
Wait,
I
so right
extrapolated
now
based off of the
Silverond
information
is...
that they gave me.
Yeah.
Also, probably whatever my brother told me.
Silverant's mana is flowing to Tetheala. Therefore, Silverant is in decline. Without mana, crops won't grow and magic becomes unusable. If there's no mana, the summoned spirits that protect the world alongside the goddess Martel can't survive in Silverant either. As a result, the world slips even further down the path of destruction.
Then the Chosen's world regeneration is actually the process of reversing the mana flow?
Exactly.
Yup.
When the Chosen breaks the seal, the mana flow reverses, and the summoned spirit that governs the seal awakens. I was sent to prevent the world regeneration from happening. I broke through the supposedly impassable dimensional fissure for the sake of protecting Tetheala.
Supposedly.
In other words, to assure the decline and destruction of Silverant?
He's like,
You
I'm
can
about
say
to
that,
square up.
But your journey of regeneration is also an attempt to destroy Tetheala. We're both doing the same thing.
I think arguably you could say
It's
that one
hard
of
for
you
me
guys
to
don't
believe
know
all
though.
of this.
I'm the proof. I possess summoning arts that have been lost from this world.
I don't think that's necessarily proof.
Please don't look at me like that, Colette. I know that wasn't your intention. I don't know what I should do either. I came here to protect Tetheala. But this world is impoverished and everyone is suffering.
Yeah, so reversing the mana flow doesn't mess them up that bad immediately, for the
But
record.
if I
So
allow
like you
the
just keep
world
doing it and it
regeneration
goes
to occur,
backwards
then Tetheala will become just like this.
several years down the line. So it's not a full solution,
But right now you're helping
but you can
us,
understand
right?
why Sheena might just not want to kill
Yes,
them
but
now.
that doesn't mean I can just abandon Tetheala. I don't know what to do.
Also, I just want to point out Tetheala sounds hella fantasy name, and
I
I'm
love
down
it.
for
I
that.
love it.
Isn't there any other way? A way for Silverant, Tetheala, and Colette to all be happy?
We gotta include Colette in
wanna know
this like
too.
separately.
Have you considered that perhaps nothing that convenient exists in the real world?
Yeah, have you
First
considered
thing
that
we
your
can
mom?
do right now is to save Silverant from its current crisis.
What if we don't regenerate the world and just defeat the Desians?
Although we succeeded in destroying a ranch, we cannot possibly eliminate all the Desians.
Two
The
ranches.
mana will eventually be exhausted.
The designs aren't the reason the mana's getting gone.
Is
Mana
mana
cannon?
really that important?
I suppose only magic users and scholars worry about it. But mana is even more important to life than water. Without it, the land will die. Mana is the source material which composes everything. At least that's what I've been taught.
Unfortunately, the giant tree of ever-flowing mana in fairy tales doesn't exist in the real world. We live by
yeah?
chipping away at the limited amount of available mana. Why do you think the
talking about
ancient
you,
Magi technology was lost?
They're indeed talking about, well, it's a giant tree, they didn't name it Yggdrasil.
Because mana disappeared from the world.
Correct. Magi technology consumes large amounts of mana. If things continue the way they are now, Silverant will eventually lose its mana, just as it lost its Magi technology and be destroyed.
Colette? R-E-M-I?
And now you know what she was doing in the intro sequence.
Ah,
She was
you're trying to
spelling.
spell something, right?
She's spelling.
I'll try asking Remiel if there's a way to save the two worlds.
If it doesn't work out, I may have to kill you after all.
F.
When that time comes, I may fight back because I
God.
love Silverant too.
Thank God, like Lloyd knows how to spell.
I
right?
understand. You intend to become an angel no matter what, don't you?
Just a little side note, history dump. There's a little bit of a surprise lore. When you like
So quickly.
guessed it, I was like, she got it. God
Like,
darn.
it was so easy to figure out.
Yeah, there's a line in the world.
But also, like, when you think about it, like, it's a whole Tales thing, is that there is always a duality of some kind, and there's always two worlds that are intertwined with one another.
Yeah, and here's the thing though, like back in the day, this was my first one, and it's a lot of people's first Tales game.
For me, it was Tales of Innocence.
But that wasn't the first one released here at all. Well, neither is Tales of Symphonia. Just... Yep.
Yeah, neither one was the first one. Wait, we're not going to go to Azalea? For Colette? Chocolate?
What do you want us to do there?
Go to the ranch and get chocolate.
You really think they're gonna let us do that? We have to save Pietro? Yeah, you're right. We promised.
I should be able to say it's not. Clara was also
I think Clara hecked off.
How much you went to bed that she came there because you passed? As it came in, like there's some sort of connection.
Start a journey as per the teachings of the Church of Martel. Yeah, he's the crafter. Dang, I didn't need white silver, I needed black silver.
Is he not in there? Pietro? Pietro? He didn't go into the door.
I'm looking for his girlfriend. I think that's an inn, actually.
That's where they were last time. With all this workplace. It's also the only building here.
You guys came all the way out here. It must be really bored. Oh, these are the neighbors.
Everyone, the healing technique. We found it. I'm willing to try it now, alright? Yes, please. Resurrection.
And then he was no longer dead.
Isn't he cursed?
We're on
He woke up, thank goddess. Goodness.
Sophia. Then I reached Hema?
Yes, Pietro. Sheena, she saved you.
Yes, I remember. After leaving Lewin, I was attacked by Desians. Then she... Thank you so much.
Don't mention it. And besides, the reason to regain conscience is because rain here is because of rain here. If you're going to thank someone, thank her.
Oh, I see. Thank you so much. Now I can await the Chosen.
No, Chosen, what do you mean?
The reason I broke out of the ranch was because I have something I need to tell the Chosen. If you're looking for the Chosen, she's right here.
What? You're the Chosen?
Oh, Goddess Martel, thank you. Goddess, huh? Man. The designers are trying to revive something called the Angelus Project. They're also developing a weapon called the Mana Cannon. Mana Cannon? Do you mean Thor's hammer from the ancient war? I don't know the details. They're using things called X-spheres in these sinister experiments. Please, stop this Angelus Project with the power of the Chosen and save us all. Relax, we defeated Kavar and we rescued the people who were held captive.
It's because of that jewel you held.
Is that true? I knew we could count on the Chosen.
But I'm concerned about the mannequin.
Yeah, but we won't get anything anywhere pondering it here. Could this technique be used to save Clara as well? Yes, I'm sure we'll be able to save that poor woman when we have the time. Just need to find her first. Thank you very much, but because of me, Luminous, I want you to use this life that you save. I want to use this life that you saved to rebuild Lewin.
I apologize for my behavior. I was unaware that you were the chosen spirit.
Yeah, blah
Chosen
blah
was
blah.
even more wonderful than I thought.
All this boot licking because we're just special people. Just get out of here. Though I guess knowing what would happen to the chosen, which most people don't, I would also want to respect her, but we're really only level 26. Yikes. I guess we go to the Tower of Salvation. By the way, how are we going to get to the Tower of Salvation? We have to cross the mountains. I know. What is it? The dragon tour guy. We'll ask him to lend him some of his dragons. Dragon should be able to go to the Tower of Salvation.
I see, that's a good idea.
Okay, let's go. There you go.
And she has this nice She has
I know.
nice
Hi. You're the ones from before. We want to ride on the dragons. Great, you have the honor of being the very first customers of the Dragon Tour. Let us see now. 6 people means 3 dragons. So, here's a special price available only today. It'll be 6,000 gold. That's expensive.
But it can't be helped. We have to get to the Tower of Salvation.
It's like expensive in theory, but very affordable for players.
Yeah.
So it's like, is it really expensive? Yeah, it's for the world regeneration. What did you say? Are you the Chosen's group?
That's right.
Oh my. No, this won't possibly do at all. I can't possibly take money from the Chosen. Please put that money away. We haven't taken it out yet. In that case, I'll get 3 high-class dragons for you by tomorrow morning. Of course, I will not accept any money. However,
What is it?
an endorsement? I've heard that the area around the Tower of Salvation is dangerous, so if you could just, I mean, my cute little dragons are...
Not a problem. When we reach our destination, we'll return dragons to you. Is everyone alright? Is that alright with everyone?
Oh no, how are we, the players, going to get out of that situation? I have no objections.
Probably gonna end up teleporting or getting some sort of fast travel.
Yeah, we'll figure out how to get back when the time comes. I understand. Well then, I shall wait you all here tomorrow
We're
morning.
at the first quarter of the day.
We're finally down to the last seal.
Let's split up for tonight. But don't go outside the village. Understood?
Yep. Got it.
We'll be leaving in the morning.
Good night, everyone. Sleep well.
Why only quarter?
You want to thank me? Despite knowing what your future holds, this is all I can do for you.
See, the only hint that we would have that maybe we're not done the game in theory, had we not already known that there's... Well, okay, there's the fact that there's the other world, but also...
It feels really short. Like, this is only stream 5.
Yeah, we're like 13 hours.
Yeah, because, like, we only had, like, the first 2 streams were short, and then the last stream was short. So this is technically stream 6, but...
For an RPG video game, you could look at your level and go, most RPGs end around level 60. We're only 13 hours in.
It feels... It's way too short.
The box has 2 extra characters, 3 extra characters actually. The intro sequence has 3 extra characters. The GameCube game has 2 discs, and we're not at the end of this one yet.
No, it definitely feels like
Go see Colette. This is her last night.
Last night?
It's her last night as a human.
Professor, you're a scholar, right? Can't we do anything?
Don't you understand yet? You're not too bright.
Yo!
It's because I'm a
Why are
scholar
we
that I'm
trashing him?
fascinated by Colette as she continues to transform into an angel.
You can't be serious, Professor.
So what?
You think so? Now go to her.
She's like, I don't want to stop.
The Tower of Salvation is so close now. We've come quite a long way.
And the game does its best to give you like end game flags.
It's at a time like this that I stop and think how stupid I've been.
Why?
We've been around.
Because I don't even know if the way
No,
things
it's
have
not
turned
the
out
end.
is good or bad.
Well, no one knows that. The ones who think they do are the stupid ones.
You think so?
When I was at this point, I was like, wait a minute.
I guess you're right.
Is it the end, or is it the end of
Say
disc
some
1? Or
cool things every now and
maybe
then.
it's the end
Thanks,
of.
Floyd.
Maybe disc 2 is just like special features, like an actual DVD. Sheena staring at a pose. That's a great video.
Tomorrow, Silverant will be saved.
What are you gonna do?
Cry, probably.
Well, the only thing I can do is believe in the Chosen.
I think you're gonna like this one, Ada. She mentioned the Chosen. I can believe in the Chosen, right?
The Chosen from this side seems to be trustworthy, you know?
Her son has a Chosen that she knows.
What's that mean? Is there a Chosen you can't trust?
Tetheala's Chosen. I can't stand that guy.
I see. Tetheala has a Chosen too.
2 worlds, 2 chosen. If there really is a goddess, why did she make a world like this?
Yeah, no kidding. I want to kick her for doing this.
No. No, the way that she explains it is while the flow of mana goes your way, the world prospers, right? But Chosen are still born because everyone's kept on the idea that maybe one day the Chosen, like the mana will start running out, so you need to regenerate the mana. So everyone, they kind of raise their Chosen, they tell them how they're supposed to be, etc., etc. And then they're like, you looks like you won't need to do your job for a while. Exactly.
Seriously?
Or until the light
I could
shows
do
up.
that myself.
Oh, Sheena. If only you knew. Kratos.
Your journey is finally coming to an end.
This isn't the end I hoped for.
Really? It's the journey you started by clinging to the Chosen. This was to be expected.
My guy said clinging.
Clinging to the Chosen?
Don't you remember? It was you who said we have the Chosen on our side. The Savior who will regenerate the world.
Yeah, that's right. I said that, and that's why I have to protect her.
If relying and depending on the power of the Chosen at the most crucial time is what it means to protect her.
That's Spanish.
Then the meaning of the word protect must have changed significantly from my understanding.
League for explanations. Spanish or Italian? Disfruta de tu coffee shop en casa. Chocochino sounds like it's a mochaccino. Doesn't taste much like coffee.
And now, the Chosen is trying to resolve everything.
Oh,
The
Kratos just
sacrifices.
reamed. Kratos just reamed Lloyd. I didn't even notice. I gotta protect the Chosen. The definition of protect has changed since my
What
time.
are you trying to say?
Lloyd, don't make a mistake.
I don't quite get it, but I got it. But hey, if I make a mistake, can't I just do it over again?
No.
Do it over. If it's something you can do over again, then feel free.
Kratos is like, yes, technically some mistakes you can do over, but I don't know if this is one of them. Do not make that mistake. Please, Lloydy boy.
Well, aren't I going to see the others? No, it's okay. Let's talk for a bit. You can write.
This is the scene from the intro, I think. Tower of Salvation in the
World
distance.
regeneration. It's almost time. I'm sorry? Why are you apologizing?
Of course she apologizes even if she can't speak.
This is the end, and yet I can't even speak. I know that's weird. You dork.
She's
That
like
doesn't
14.
matter. No matter what happens to you, you're still you.
The entire world expects her to sacrifice herself at the tender age of 14. It speaks to our knowledge as a people or our growth as a society. And personally, my personal growth since the last time I played it. That I'm like, how has nobody called this out? How does no one think that this is a bad system? How has no one tried to find a solution to the system? Because across everything we've seen in the game so far, there hasn't been a single person that's gone, I'm trying to make it so that we don't have to depend on the chosen of mana for regeneration. We've seen the designs that are they're doing something, we don't know what. They're the bad guys. We've seen people that are all over Colette trying to like throw themselves at her feet, thank her, treat her special, etc. And I don't think Colette's the only person who's kind of gone like, man, don't do that stuff. I think that Kratos and Rain are both kind of like, of course. They deserve, like, Colette deserves this because of what she's gonna do, because they're fully aware of what's gonna happen. And then there's the kids that are like, you're special, you're the chosen one, of course people are gonna treat you like this. The only one I'm kind of curious about is Sheena. I don't think her opinion... I think she's definitely of the opinion that people should treat Colette normally, but obviously she's like, I think that like Colette in specific is kind of humble, so maybe she deserves to like at least get something out of it. Not to mention, for some reason, Tetheala is miles ahead on the understanding of the way the system works, comparatively to Silverond. Yes, but technically... I'm not gonna say anything to that, but...
Even if you become an angel, even if you become like Marble.
No, I don't think they knew back then, but it's fine. We'll get to that.
I won't ever think you're weird. Ever. Anyway, I'm the one that has to apologize.
Lloyd's apologizing?
Even though I promised I'd make you that gift before our journey ended.
He still didn't make her the dang necklace.
I kept thinking we still had a ways to go. I never even got close to finishing it. I'll wait forever. Even after I become an angel, I'll keep on waiting. You can give it to me anytime.
The embodiment of it doesn't matter what you give me, it's the thought that counts.
Okay, this time I'm really going to make it, no matter how long it takes. Can I ask you one last thing? Are you sure you won't regret this? Are you sure you want to become an angel?
All she has to do is look at the smiley faces of Silverant. I'm sure she'll be fine.
I'm a little scared. Yeah, I would be too.
I bet that's what a lot of people would tell her.
But if giving up my life as a human means that Silverant will be reborn, then it's almost like my life is spreading out to fill the entire world. When I think about it like that, I'm okay.
Thank you.
You're strong, Colette.
Yeah, no, fair.
The wind's pretty cold. Let's go back to the inn. Sorry. That's right, you can't feel it.
And there's a little added, like, elements to this scene that you don't get to see from this because the model
Damn
got
it,
spruced
isn't there
up enough.
anything we can do?
But, like, you can see when she's talking to him, she's got that smile on her face in the intro sequence where she's like, trying to still to convince him that everything is okay, that like she's fine with everything that's going on.
Well, what's funny is that the way that things are, I'm fine, is very much how parents. Oh, that's mine.
That's yours because you haven't used it.
It's very much how like a lot of people talk about it, where it's like it's real talk, where you say I'm fine, but I'm not actually fine. I want you to clue in.
No, I don't think she wants him to clue in. She's actually trying to trick him. Well,
It was Kratos, wasn't it?
As well
Where's
as
he
herself,
going?
more than likely. It still tastes a bit like coffee. There's
You'll
no
have to
sun.
continue watching over Lloyd for me. I have things I must do. In my place, I need you to...
Kratos, look out! Ugh. Stop!
Yo.
Kratos, are you okay?
Yo, start calling him Dad.
Lloyd?
Why would he do that?
Thank you.
Dad.
I mean, interesting.
But who was that?
Not a theory I can prove or disprove, but I'm curious as to why he would start calling him Dad. He's been calling Dirk Dad his whole life. And Kratos hasn't done anything that's openly fatherly, I guess.
I would imagine it's that assassin. He managed to get away, but I gave him an injury he'll not soon forget.
I have a feeling I've seen him somewhere before.
You have.
Yes, perhaps. Let's get back to the inn. Everyone's probably up.
Oh, but Kratos doesn't know about it, though. Right, yeah, so he's like, I don't know. It was the second Lloyd would say, like...
He also
Not the-
said that he could see the resemblance between his mother and his.
Yeah.
Lloyd,
That's morning. I thought they
don't
do this
die.
What? Yeah. Okay. Well, what's up all of a sudden?
Don't worry about it.
How can he tell me not to worry after saying something like that? What's this? There's some strange letters carved into it.
Wait a minute, he had blue hair.
That guy's hair is too dark to be the hair of the guy that was in the jail cell. Also, the guy in the jail cell did not have a ponytail.
There's no guarantee that we're going to save from the power of salvation, right? No.
What? I'm ready, Professor. I don't think we can point the assassin anymore. As a key item. With the initials Y and M.
I feel like more so it's Kratos because Kratos actually looks like it. What if Kratos is his uncle and the blue-haired guy is his dad?
Uncle Daddy?
No. Like, what if the blue-haired guy is the reason why like he's actually Lloyd's father, but he killed Lloyd's mother, and then Kratos actually is Lloyd's mother's brother. And that's why him and Lloyd look alike. So I like it better. Especially with how professional he is about it.
I've been waiting for you. Please board the dragons in pairs. I will ride on the same dragon as the Chosen. Protecting her is my job. Lloyd, who are you gonna ride with? Oh, we can't say Colette then. I'm gonna click X, but like you're not gonna put the sister and the brother together.
Well, like I want her to talk his ear off about history.
I think the professor.
I see. All right. I thoroughly think that it'd be.
I feel like that was a bad attempt at like who you want to hit. It's almost time.
Soon the world will be regenerated.
We're doing the right thing, aren't we?
Lloyd, we can only do what we can. I think this is the best choice of thing.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I'm sorry. Please talk his ear off about the history of this nation.
Walks into the television. Holy crap, Manola!
Where are Colette and the others?
Looks like they've gone in already. Let's hurry up.
Oracle Stone. Big old line of doom.
Probably insisted on going without them.
Oh, by the way, look around. What are those? They're bodies?
And then those must be coffins.
Why are all these dead bodies here?
They may be all the chosens that failed the world regeneration.
So if Colette fails, she'll wind up here with them? I'm worried about Colette. Let's hurry. There was no way to make that sound natural. Yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of messed up. At the same time, at least they have coffins.
Who put them in there?
Probably
What?
she's already offering.
She's already doing the thing.
That's why they went ahead, is because she wanted to do it without them around.
It's time for the big reveal!
You seem evil.
Now, my daughter, release the final seal.
Yeah,
In
that's not
doing
what she's
so,
doing at all.
you will complete the final sacrifice of your human existence, your heart and your memory. By doing so of your own free will, you will become a true angel.
What?
Sacrifice her heart and memory?
Colette's going to forget about us?
Colette's human life will now end, and she will be reborn as an angel.
And Rain knew this entire time? Maybe?
Lloyd, I'm sorry. I promised Colette I wouldn't say anything. Colette will give up her life in order to regenerate the world. Becoming an angel means dying.
That's not
But
quite
what about
correct.
that guy?
The Chosen's heart will die, and her body will be offered to the goddess Martel. By offering her body, Colette will revive the goddess. This is the true nature of the world regeneration. The revival of the goddess Martel is the revival of the world itself.
That's...
Lord Remiel, we have heard that a world known as Tetheala lies parallel to Silverant.
That is not for you to know.
You
None
kept
of you
it a secret
bees,
because
man.
it is true, correct?
From whom did you learn of it?
Can't Crucius make both worlds peaceful?
We haven't heard Crucius enough for me to understand why, like, Sheena just knows to name
If
drop
that
the
is
ball.
what the Chosen desires, she can lend her power to Crucius by becoming an angel. Once the goddess Martel is revived by the Chosen, the two worlds will surely achieve peace. Just as the Chosen
Yeah, just like they did all the other times.
He's lying.
Is that true, you ask? You know why you have come here.
You can't! Are you really planning to die?
Colette,
The
stop.
hurt in her words,
If you
man.
sacrifice
Solid
yourself,
acting.
your friends who love you, and your family, and me, will all be sad. It'll be the same as sacrificing all of us.
Not? Really?
Genus, let me
There's
go.
no way Genus would ever be able to hold Lloyd back.
I don't want anything to happen to her either. But what else are we
He's
supposed
like, oh,
to do?
Lloyd's got the X sphere. He's more used to it.
The people of Silverun are
He's
suffering
physically
too.
stronger.
The sacrifice of one single person, the Chosen, will save the world. Are you saying that you
Asterisk.
would choose the Chosen soul over the entire world? Now, Colette, come join your father.
He seems evil as shit.
Wait, Remiel, is there really no other way? Colette's your daughter. Surely you don't really want her to die either.
My daughter, don't make me laugh. When I came down to play the role of guardian angel, you inferior beings just started calling me her father on your own.
Yep. What?
I merely placed the Crucius crystal upon this sacrifice, who was selected to become Martel's vessel.
Colette!
Lloyd, it's okay. I realized what was going on.
That's how she stopped calling her father.
Every time I met Remiel, I felt that he was not my real father. But still, for some reason, I still feel like I
Because he let you build into the thing. He's the button.
Colette, if you realize what was going on, then why?
Because the lies of Remiel have nothing on how important she feels her sacrifice
You
is.
can hear my voice? I'm so happy. I'll be able to say goodbye to you in the end.
Colette, I'm sorry. I couldn't save you. I'm so sorry. I promised I wouldn't make another mistake. But it looks like I have again.
No.
And this one, there's no redo.
Thank you, Lloyd. Because of you, I was able to find the courage to protect the world. Because of you, I was able to find the strength to live these 16 years to the
They're 16.
fullest. So please.
Colette!
So that means that Dirk. That means Dirk picked him up at 2. We don't have an age on Genus. The only time that was mentioned was 14. They only ever mentioned 14 years old regarding Lloyd and getting adopted by her.
It looks like it's time. Goodbye.
So the person she thought was her adoptive father is actually her biological father.
I don't think so. Colette learned judgment.
I've done it.
Fucking evil
It's
shit.
finally complete. Martel's vessel is finally complete. With this, I shall become one of the 4 seraphim.
Oh, we've never heard of that
Also, wait
before.
just a minute.
Keep saying.
What are you gonna do with Colette?
He said inferior beings, which the designs say. So fucking.
Not, you're on the right trail of thought. I don't think the designs are the only ones who state inferior being.
He's going to take her to heaven.
It's been a half elf thing?
Yeah.
You'll pay for this. Crucius, the angels, the goddess
most
Martel.
Sorry,
It's all a
we
big
have met
lie,
half
isn't
elves
it?
who don't say it.
Let her
So
go
they're
now.
That I cannot do. For she is Martel's vessel.
Oh, he didn't call anybody.
This is Martel's new body, which took years to complete. I have no more use for any of you. Be gone!
Hope you're ready for a fight.
I have no further need of you. Be gone!
This is going to suck! Photon? Okay. How about this? Don't use light. Yay! 3,000, almost 2,000.
Nurse!
Yes! Yes, Rain! Yes!
No way! Sonic
Oh, did you think it was a spell? No, she's pressing that. No, it's a spell. No, big spell! Oh, that hurts. That damage sucks. I don't wanna eat another one of those holy land spells, thanks. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, teleports. I died.
Punishment! Photon!
Nurse! Get him! Lightning!
Punishment!
The freaking ear blast that is casting Nurse.
Bring back this soul from purgatory! Ready? Resurrection!
And he heals more than life bottle. Not really.
Power seal!
no punishment for me.
Eruption!
I'm gonna resurrect because resurrection takes way too long for Rain to touch. Ah, judgment! Stop! I need to start using
Don't get in my way!
oh my lord.
Bring back his soul from purgatory! Resurrection!
Okay, how much health are we doing? He's almost left.
Stay away! Useless!
Spread! Watch out,
Oh! Not this!
I'm sorry.
Okay, Sheena. No one's Jill.
Be careful!
Stay away!
Yeah, more Jill. Nah, yeah, you're good.
Here! Bring back his soul from purgatory! Resurrection!
I am back.
Photon!
Hold on.
Nurse! Get him!
I don't know.
No way!
Stay away!
We almost got
Get him! Are you okay? Cover him!
100.
Get him! Windblade!
70 per hit.
Photon!
Damn!
Useless! How could
Okay, we win.
ultimate
Yeah, you
power
did like 70 hits. It's fine. You survived. We killed him.
impossible? How can an angel, the ultimate being, lose to a group of humans?
Colette, come back to us.
Get bent.
I'm going to restore you back to
I don't
your
have a
normal
good
self.
cliche
I
thing to say.
promise. Colette, have you really forgotten me?
She's
You're
nothing
wasting
right
your
now,
time.
homie.
Not only did she lose her memory, but she has lost the soul to listen to your words. Now Colette is merely a puppet standing before death's door.
Kratos!
Where have you been? What are you saying?
The Chosen
Where have
desired
you
the
been?
regeneration of the world and chose this path herself. By the summoning of the Chosen to Darius Carlon,
Darius Carlon.
the seal will be broken and the regeneration will be complete.
Kratos, what are you talking about?
It is what you wanted as well. We will take the Chosen as the new body for Martel.
What are you talking about? Kratos, answer me!
We.
He's a fucking angel.
Lord Kratos, have pity on me. Please, lend me your aid.
Have you forgotten, Remio? I was once of the inferior race, a human. Does the ultimate being seek help from that which he despises the most?
Die. Perish.
Move out of the way.
Kratos, who are you?
I am of Crucius, the organization that guides this world.
Yeah, that's right. This game's on some Illuminati nonsense.
I am one of the four Seraphim, sent forth to keep close watch over the Chosen.
Kratos is an angel too?
You deceived us.
Deceived. If the Chosen merges with Martel, she will awaken, and the world will be saved. Is that not what you
His
wanted?
wings and her wings are similar, but Remio's wings were like actual angel wings.
Once her body is taken by the goddess Martel, Colette will truly die.
No. She will be reborn as Martel.
Damn it. You think I'm gonna let you do that? Colette is our friend.
Oh, yeah, we are about to get our
Earnestly
butts
believe
kicked.
you can defeat me?
Look at that sword, baby! Ooh! Kratos Orient.
Fierce demon's white spear. Fierce demon's white spear.
First aid!
He knows
White
who
blade. Fierce demon fang.
You cannot oppose fate.
So then why did he tell Nishi to watch over Lloyd?
Noish.
Damn it!
I guess
like
not
we've seen
even
him
you
before.
could bring
Yeah, in the
yourself to
opening.
fight against such an opponent.
Lord Yggdrasil.
Lord?
He's in charge of the designs.
He's in charge of a lot of things.
Who's that?
Another angel?
Man, they're just falling from
Are
the
you
sky.
Lloyd? Give me your name and I'll give you mine.
People need not introduce themselves to a dog.
What did you say?
Fine. I shall tell you my name, wretched human. I am Yggdrasil, leader of Crucius, and the Desians. I'll show you the meaning of true power.
No, we're not meant to win. Yay, heavy tiger blade!
Demon, here we go.
I got him! We're gonna kill him, I swear! I promise!
How sad.
Sheena.
Sheena.
Oh, that's the actual game over music. Never mind. This game says here, fight 2 of the 4 Seraphim. Well, 4 Seraphim. I think 4 Seraphim. In one go. Yeah, but I'm not sure Yggdrasil's part of the 4 Seraphim.
That sword looks like it's meant for Lloyd.
No, it doesn't. Lloyd uses double swords. Also, why do you need to just show it up
Kratos,
to hit Lloyd?
I trust you have no objections.
See, sometimes they're not
Farewell.
He didn't say anything.
Damn! The Chosen has already become an angel. We have no
the Renegade
choice.
group.
We're taking her back with us alive.
Except those 3. Those 3 are not alive.
Yeah.
Renegades, as irritating as ever. Still, it is of little consequence. Kratos, let us leave.
He has wings on his fingers.
Yep.
As you wish. Saved by the renegades. Don't die, Lloyd.
Because he has a role to fulfill, maybe?
Lloyd, you're finally awake.
Where are we? Where's Colette?
She doesn't respond to anything we say.
Damn it!
Lloyd, do you remember this
The crystal's
place?
not in its necklace
We're
anymore.
in Triet Desert. Remember?
Yeah.
This is the base where you were captured before.
The Design base?
These guys aren't Desians.
Sheena!
What do you mean?
So many things happened at once.
Sheena already knows.
Then why don't we go over everything we know about the situation as it stands now? First, our current situation. When we were about to be killed in the Tower of Salvation, we were rescued by the organization on this base that resembles the Design. They call themselves the Renegades.
So what you're saying is that the people here are called Renegades and not Designs? Okay, I really don't get it, but go on.
It seems that the
That's
Renegades
really the most simple thing
oppose
they're
the
gonna tell you, man.
Designs. They probably have a reason for intentionally trying to look like Designs.
Alright, I think I get it now. We were saved by an organization called the Renegades that looks a lot like the Designs. So then who was that angel guy? Yggdrasil or whatever?
Yo, if I didn't know what his name was, I would not have just said it exactly perfectly and then be like, or whatever.
What about Kratos?
Do you remember Yggdrasil's words? This is just pure conjecture, but Crucius, holy beings worshipped by the Church of Martel, and the Designs may in fact be the same organization.
Whoa, wait. What? How could that be possible?
Manipulation
hear
through
me
religion. It's really simple, man, guy.
If we think of the Designs as a part of Crucius, or perhaps their pawns, everything makes sense.
I remember one of the Design 5 Grand Cardinals said that their boss was Yggdrasil.
Yeah, that was
And
Gavar.
Yggdrasil said that he was the leader of Crucius and the Designs when he appeared before us.
If the Designs and Crucius are the same, well then what about Kratos? He obeyed Yggdrasil's orders. That means...
He also said he was part of Crucius.
That's right. He's our enemy. He deceived us. He admitted it himself. He's one of Crucius's 4 seraphim.
Kratos is likely a
5
subordinate
Grand
of
Cardinals,
Yggdrasil.
4 Seraphim. Y'all don't wonder why everything's like religion-based in the design organization?
He
Come on.
probably joined us to make sure Colette didn't stray from the journey to regenerate the world.
Well, we're gonna have to finish the cutscene anyway. But I do agree we should probably just save and turn off afterwards.
Yeah.
Besides, you have your tier list to make, especially with new reveals in place.
So we were deceived from the very beginning. By Remiel, the Crucius, even Kratos.
The Crucius.
Ah, you're awake. Then please, come with me to the next room. Our leader awaits you.
Why do you sound so bad, my guy? How about instead you lead me to a frick? Save point. Ah, look at that.
You're finally awake.
Him.
Stupid mustache.
Are you the Renegades?
Correct. We're an underground resistance dedicated to fighting the Desians. Or rather, the Crucius.
So Crucius and the Desians really are the same organization.
Correct. Crucius controls the Church of Martel in the open and operates the Desians from behind the scenes. The Desians are a subordinate organization within Crucius.
The Church of Martel is nothing more than an instrument created by Crucius to rule the world. Those who call themselves angels are half-elves who have evolved by using a special type of X-sphere called Crucius crystals.
Which they put on the call.
They aren't gods or anything of the sort. Of course, the Church of Martel and the Chosen know nothing about that.
They're half-elves too?
Yes. Some of the Desians, as well as Crucius and ourselves, are half-elves.
So the Renegades are all half-elves. Some of the designs are half-elves.
What is Crucius trying to do? Are they doing all of this just to rule the world?
Do you intend to have us explain everything? How about using your own head a little?
Do they wish to
Dang,
revive the
dude.
goddess Martel? They send oracles to those of the Mana lineage and control their marriages to create Chosens who become the vessel.
So there you go. Re-mention of the Mana Coin.
It seems meaninglessly drawn out and complicated.
Well, well. I am impressed.
There's another world beyond Silverrun that competes for mana.
Tetheala.
Yes.
There you go.
And the one who created this twisted world was Crucius's leader, Yggdrasil.
Create
a world? That's ridiculous. No one can do that.
If that's what you believe, then our conversation ends here.
So
Can you shave your mustache?
Wait, if Yggdrasil was the one that created the two worlds himself, what can you possibly hope to do against someone like that? And that's not all. You tried to kill Colette and me. You're certainly not on our side. And yet for some reason, you saved us.
You wanted to
Why?
stop you guys from doing the thing.
You're not as stupid as you seem.
Excuse me?
Our goal is to stop Martel's revival. Therefore, the Chosen, who would become her vessel, was an obstacle.
Unfortunately, the Chosen completed the angel transformation. The Chosen is now a lethal weapon whose only goal is self-preservation. We wouldn't dare lay a hand.
You can't touch her or she will nuke you.
But now we have the key to stop Martel's resurrection. We no longer need the Chosen.
Oh. You have the key? Oh, now we're in trouble.
What?
What we need is you, Lloyd Irving.
Me?
What do you mean?
What's so special about me?
That's none of your concern. Get him!
What do you mean? It's none of your concern. It directly involves me.
Remember, no yelling.
He just kicked.
I don't blame him.
Lord Ewan! No! It's his wound from Hyma.
He kicked him in the ouchie.
Kratos! How many times must you get in my way?
Wound from Hyma? Are you telling me the one who attacked Kratos was...
Lloyd, what are you doing?
Thinking. Corinne.
Even Colette ran.
Oh, yeah, Colette's following them. Why are we Colette? Yo, we zoom in. This way's no good. I don't know what the ones are. Ah, okay, cool. See you, nerds. There we go. Wow, we started off in in a design slash whatever thing, and now we send in what we thought was a ranch initially. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. As you can wait a minute, we're not done the stream. Ada's gotta do the thing.